What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Real Time. I'm Rob.
And I'm Bryce.
And today we're back with Season 1, Episode 3 of Big Little Lies. This one is called Living the Dream. Last episode, another good one. I mean, we're just getting started, really, but we're learning more and more about these people, about these mothers, and a little bit about the fathers, too. Speaking of the fathers, two of them had a little interaction last episode. We saw Nathan confront Ed a little bit. They had a little talk about Madeline. Ed, being the good guy that he is, kind of stuck up for her, kind of put Nathan in his place a little bit too. I feel like that's probably not the end of that, though. I feel like the tension was definitely there. And I remember one of the interviewers like saying at one point, like, it wasn't just the mothers that were involved with this whole event that's going to take place. Like, the fathers were definitely involved too. So I'm expecting more conflict between Ed, Nathan, and possibly Alexander Skarsgård's character too. I forget his name. But speaking of that character, I had a little theory that I shared with Bryce off camera that I'd like to share with you guys as well. I'm not sure if it's going to be true. I really doubt it, but I've just been thinking about this show a lot since we started it. And so hear me out, guys. Jane, she moved away from her family here for an unknown reason. We don't know who the father of Ziggy is. She said that they were never even together, so I'm curious to know how long she's known this guy. But essentially my theory is, what if Jane moved to this town to be closer to Ziggy's dad? Like, what if Ziggy's dad is from this town, potentially one of the guys that we've already seen, and that's why she moved here? I don't know what the next step would be for her after moving here, but I don't know. I had that thought in the back of my head, like, what if Alexander Skarsgård's character somehow was actually Ziggy's dad? He's the only one I can really think of because he's a little bit wild. He travels all the time, and I could definitely see him not being faithful just by the way that he's acted so far. I don't know. He seems just crazy, so he's my number one suspect. That's my theory. We'll see if it comes true. Probably not, but I definitely have thought about this.
All right, we're throwing out theories. Let me throw mine out there. Mine is with Ziegfeld also. I got this weird feeling that, he's kind of like a rough around the edges kid right now, but I do think he's going to lock it in here soon, really start to study a bit, and kind of grow up to be a very smart kid. I feel like he could grow up and be one of the smartest people in the world, and he might get a good group of friends going, kind of like go to the same house. They might make a show about it and then make another one about him when he was younger. And maybe even get a little name change going in there. Young Sheldon.
Alright guys, that is pretty much it before we do get into this episode. If you have been liking these Big Little Lies reactions, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Check out all the links in our description as well. We have our Patreon, Discord, all of our social medias, our second channel, and our PO box. Make sure to check all those out. And with all that being said, we're going to get right into the episode. Big Little Lies, Season 1, Episode 3, Living the Dream. Let's do it. What did Jane do in a blue dress on the beach?
Turns out she has a conflict. And it so happens that your party is on the same exact day as Disney on Ice.
Oh no, I don't want this girl to be sad.
Is everybody else coming?
I'm not exactly sure.
How many about?
I think 6.
Oh, she's so upset.
Should have invited Ziegfeld.
Of course it's gonna be the best birthday party ever. Get over here, you little punk. Do me a favor. Just some suit on, alright? I'll meet you in the pool. 5 minutes. Ready? Go, go, go.
Jury's still out on this guy. Not quite sure about him. Had some smart-ass remarks the other time we saw him.
It was a mistake to not invite Ziggy Chapman.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad about accepting those tickets.
You will regret this decision to not invite Ziggy.
She's afraid of him. How could we possibly invite him?
Yeah, but with Chloe and Mackenzie not coming and... Fucking Madeline.
Oh god, dude. Fucking Madeline.
Madeline got tickets to Disney on Ice.
Well, I'm not invited to this Disney thing.
You don't want to go to that. You hate those things.
You don't think I want to spend some time with my family after being gone?
Okay.
No. Why didn't we discuss?
Here we go. He wants to fight.
Psycho.
He wants to fight.
Madeline got the tickets.
He kind of reminds me of the guy from The Invisible Man.
It's a money thing we couldn't afford.
If you remember that.
No, it's not that. It's take my ticket.
Invisible Man?
Like the guy in it. Yeah, the Invisible Man.
Am I not a
Sometimes
member
I
of
have
this
to
family?
make decisions when you're.
You don't think it'd be
10,000
nice for
miles
Josh and
away?
Max to spend a little
Sometimes
time with their
that's
dad? It's been gone a week.
Dude, you need to fucking chill.
You think I enjoy missing our family?
No.
Look at me then.
I hate
Why is it always
I
physical?
fucking hate it, bro. I don't like watching this. Dude.
I will leave you.
Oh.
You touch me like that again, and I will fucking leave you.
Yeah. Really sick feeling in my stomach that it's gonna happen again, though. Holy shit.
The injuries were many, and they were severe. We are talking multiple broken bones.
Jesus. And he was the fucking guy who's like, yeah, our boy shouldn't beat around Ziggy. He chokes little girls. What a fucking loser.
Well, I think you were right. I see.
It was wrong of me to remove Chapman from the party. It just was, and, well, I'd like to invite him after all.
Too late, too late.
Would you happen to have Jane's number? I really want to give her a call.
Oh, you are so sweet.
I arrange a great sleepover weekend trip to Disneyland. All expense paid, VIP passes, the works, backstage passes to Frozen.
I feel bad for her.
Yeah,
bro.
I do. I really want Madeline to just fucking accept the apology.
Whoa.
Dumbo can take a squat on yours. You're dead in this town. As is your fucking puppet show.
Oh.
Look, guys, there the hippo is flying.
Why were you like a jelly with his legs?
Is this Daisy Jones and the Sex? Good joke, Rob. And who am I? Keep you down.
It was a fantastic party.
The exception of Bonnie's dancing.
Uh-oh. What's wrong with Bonnie's dancing?
She was hot.
A lot of the dads were staring. I saw erections.
No.
Don't think that's true. I have a tough time believing that.
I have a hard time believing
Okay,
that.
Yeah. The fuck was that?
It's incredible, the technology.
Aren't those things, like, illegal now?
Not yet. Probably only a matter of time now.
What was the beginning of this scene? I can't just gloss over that.
Don't look too deep into it.
That was weird.
Don't worry. Yeah.
I mean, this party looks super cool. If I was a kid, I'd love this.
Thank you so much. What a beautiful party.
The frozen gift bags were a deft touch.
Are these kids gonna be upset now that they didn't get to go to that and get all those frozen gift bag things? I don't know.
Harry? The hippo?
No.
No.
What does fucking shit keep happening to me?
Oh man, I'm nervous.
Hello? Yeah. Are you okay?
What happened with Abigail?
3.9 coming into the year.
Oh, grades tanked.
Then what is this about? Is this about a boy? Madeline. Sorry, is it okay if I call you Madeline? As opposed to what, Arthur?
Smart ass.
It seems that Abigail is under a bit of stress at home. Is this about Ed threatening your
I think it's about you, Madeline.
sometimes I feel like you're grooming me to get to a place you, couldn't.
Damn.
It would just be best if I could live with Dad for a while.
Oh my god.
Shit. This is gonna crush her.
She wouldn't leave if she knew I had cancer.
What?
Well, you don't have cancer.
Would I be willing to get it?
Madeline.
Bro.
Madeline.
She's an insane woman.
Mm-hmm.
I got you a necklace because I've been hitting you.
Remember when I was choking you earlier? Here. This should make up for it.
I'm gonna get better.
Just textbook. He is textbook. Look at the bruises
I
on her,
know.
bro. It's
Like-
crazy. They're all over her.
I think her back is even worse.
When did we become past our spontaneous prom?
You want spontaneous? Let's make love on that desk right now.
Yes, Gordon. Yes, Gordon. I've been waiting for this, Gordon.
Do I have to rip them off?
People will see.
No one will see.
Well, they'll hear. You know how
Oh, Renata is a screamer.
Thank you very much.
The office is in that way.
This is like a
Couples therapy.
yeah.
So, I physically and emotionally abused my wife.
I think we're gonna see a different side of him.
When you talk of anger and volatility, are we talking about physical expression of anger?
Yep. What? Why come here if you're gonna lie?
She can have any man she wants. You know? And if she's not happy with me, there'll be a line of 1,000 men just waiting. You know? And lately, it doesn't always seem that she's happy.
Look at her.
Yeah, she seems very confused with what he's saying.
I think I'm constantly looking for evidence.
Evidence that she doesn't love you anymore.
Brother, you're the one hitting her.
I gave up my career for you.
Wow, so he's the reason she's not a lawyer anymore.
My friends, I moved here for you. You honestly think I don't love you?
A couple of days ago, you said that you would leave me.
Because you choked her.
He is wild.
I grabbed her. I grabbed her by the shoulders.
Shoulder neck area, I'd say.
You frightened me. Has this ever happened before?
The answer is yes. And she can tell that the answer is yes.
Do you ever lash out?
Not that we've seen.
When it gets physical, I fight back.
No,
He fights back.
she slapped him back, yeah. After she got slapped in the face.
What the fuck?
She told him that they'd be able to hear.
Jeez, Renata.
Given the unprecedented success of last year's trivia night with the theme
Oh.
of celebrities.
Trivia night
Oh,
again.
yeah. Isn't that the night it happens?
Yep.
There's something that's a little off subject, but not really. Do you want to just discreetly check on your husband right now? Do you see the way he's staring at me?
Very ridiculous. Ed doesn't fight. Maddie,
I don't think we should sleep on Ed.
I will never try to encroach. Ever.
It's a sweet gesture from Bonnie, but you already know that Madeline is like white knuckled on the inside.
All right, good cut, Timmy, good cut. All right, keep your eye on the ball next time, okay? Good cut, good cut. Who's next?
Oh, don't get a bat in Ziggy's hand.
All right, here we go.
You got this, baby!
Anytime you're ready, Zig.
Go!
Let's go! Gone forever!
Hammered. Oh, loves it.
Whoa! Ziggy Homer!
Home run. That was so scary.
Oh my god! You did it!
Go Zigfield.
We should go get pizza.
Sorry. What are you talking about, baby?
kid in history to ever do that.
Yeah, no big deal.
We have to do my family tree.
No, that's not due for another week.
It's due tomorrow.
Ooh.
No, it's due on the 27th, I think. I put it in my calendar.
And it's the 26th.
What did you say?
What is Ziggy's family tree looking like? I'm very curious.
Yeah, put the trunk on there, and you're gonna be in the trunk, and then your mom and dad are gonna leaves.
What about my father? We need to put him in here.
You don't have a dad, sweetie, so it's okay.
I still have to write my dad's name on the board.
Oh, God.
I'll get in trouble if I don't.
No, you won't get in trouble.
I want you to put it down.
His name is Perry.
Just write it down.
I don't know. You know that. I've told you the story so many times.
No way she doesn't know the dad's name, right?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's possible, but I don't believe it.
Go to
Okay.
your room. That is not okay.
He's screaming now.
Oh,
Ziggfield.
Sheldy.
Ziggfield.
Sheldy. Oh my.
What the fuck?
Was there something in her eyeball?
Yeah.
Like a reflection?
It's this.
He told me that his name was Saxon Banks. We met in a bar. We got a hotel room that overlooked the ocean. It was beautiful and romantic.
Yeah, I definitely think it's Perry.
Think I got it?
And then
Yeah,
Changed.
that's him.
What do you mean he changed?
Yeah, that's 100% him. He just pushed her on the bed.
I was actually afraid that he would kill me.
He definitely wears those type of shoes too.
He finished, got up, and that was it. And he gave me my Ziggy's.
Have you talked to anybody about this?
Wow, that's intense.
But the name of his father is not going on that fucking poster board.
Yeah, I don't see how it could be anybody else but Perry.
Felt really nice to be desired today. It meant a lot. Thank you.
Hubby made wifey feel good.
Gordy got top 5 strokes of all time. Whoa. What the fuck?
Let's go, come on. Oh, she imagines.
Oh.
That means he's here, bro.
We
Like,
still don't know the truth
it's
about you.
Perry, right?
I'm just saying.
That's why she has the gun, in case he shows up.
So do you think she knows he's here?
I feel like that can't be a coincidence that she moved here, and this is where he lives.
I'm sad because my husband doubts my love for you. I'm happy because the first time in a long time I'm hopeful.
Don't think it'll last too long though, honestly.
Would you dance with me? Would you?
I'm thinking back now to the first episode when Jane first met Celeste, or like when they sat down at that coffee shop or whatever, and I just remember Jane like looking at Celeste in such a strange way. And now thinking about all this, like it could have definitely been in like a I know who your husband is kind of way. Like I know who you are. I don't know. It was definitely like a not normal look. She was staring at her.
It's just kind of weird she like would go to these situations when very well Perry could be there. It just kind of happened that he's not there. Like he could have been there for orientation, but he was out of town. He was begging to get an invite to the Disney on Ice. Like, would she expect that?
I don't know.
Max and Josh have some stepbrothers? Or
Half-brother.
half brothers?
Just one.
Half brother? And it's Ziggfield?
Can't be a good feeling, Madeline. I'm sorry. Every night.
But like, do you think it's just due to the trauma she faced that night, or do you think she's actually expecting anybody to like break in or something? Or do you think that night fucked her up so bad?
I don't know, dude. I think Jane, there's a lot to unpack there. Alright, well, I'm glad that I got my theory in this episode and didn't wait any longer.
Mine should be coming up too.
Because, yeah, I just feel like, I mean, it wasn't confirmed that this mystery guy was Perry, but, I mean, if the shoe fits, quite literally, we keep seeing that shoe.
Who else is fucking like that too?
Dude, I don't know.
Just an aggressive man.
Like, the way that she was describing it, I don't even think it was sex anymore. Like, he literally just assaulted her.
No, that was bad.
And, yeah, he's a monster. I would be shocked if it was anybody else. I don't think it would make sense to be anybody else at this point, at least. Like, it's not going to be someone random. And, yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty obviously Perry. But the big question is, like, does Jane know that he's here? Like, what was her motivation for moving to Monterey away from all of her family?
I would question her if she knew that he was here. Like, because, like, why put your kid around that guy?
I almost refuse to believe, though, that you're just gonna move anywhere in the country and you move to the city, the same town. It just seems very unlikely to me that it's just a coincidence. I don't know. I would honestly just be kind of upset if it's just all a coincidence that they're here together. I feel like there has to be a reason. Like I said, I feel like Jane, they're still... Like, we learned a lot about her this episode, obviously, but I still feel like there's so much more to unpack with her. Because, like, she has that gun. I don't know, man. I feel like we're just going to learn more. I could see Jane, like, wanting to kill Perry. Like, coming here to want to hurt him. I don't know. But you made a good point about, like, the whole... There's been many situations where they could have potentially run into each other, and, like... I don't think she would want that to happen, so I don't know. It's very weird.
Would he even, like, remember her, you think?
I don't know.
Like,
she looks very different. Her hair's very different now.
Also, I just wonder if it's a very common thing he would do. But yeah, the more we learn, the more I'm starting to think that either Perry kills someone or is killed as the person that ends up dead at this Elvis thing that got announced this episode.
I'm locking in. It's either Renata or Madeline that are gonna die. It's one of those two.
You think Madeline's gonna die?
I'm locking it in one of those.
I feel like she's a staple to the show. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like anything violence related, I have to associate Perry with it. They said multiple strikes to the head or something like that, the skull. So I would honestly think, just like, I don't know, I would think just hearing those injuries, like, probably a man would cause that, to be honest, like, as opposed to, like, a woman doing that to someone like Perry. But obviously you could if you get a good weapon, but just how aggressive and angry that man is, I could see him just lashing out. Speaking of Perry, him and Celeste had a pretty intense, like, couples therapy session this episode where they went over stuff. I don't know. I don't think in any way he should not be the one getting, like, blamed in that setting. I think at points it was like you were kind of looking at Celeste like, oh, why did this happen? Or it was like a mutual thing. But
his biggest point was like, oh, I'm this way because I'm afraid she doesn't love me anymore.
Yeah.
Like, just completely trying to turn it on to her.
And we saw him, like, try to buy her forgiveness earlier too with a necklace after choking her. It's just like a very bad cycle. I feel bad for Celeste, obviously. I feel very bad for the kids as well. And if that is the case with Perry and Jane, him being the father, you kind of have to wonder, like, is it like a gene that, because Ziggy is very aggressive apparently, is that just like something he got from his father? I don't know. We will see. I'm kind of surprised they gave us that information, or at least kind of gave us it this early. So now I'm wondering, like, the pacing, are they gonna meet sometime soon? I really hope so. I'm sure she would totally recognize him though. So
Yeah, I feel like that also kind of supports the fact that it is Perry, because they have not been on the screen at the same time, Jane and Perry. So I feel like that is because it would be a big deal. Alright guys, well that is pretty much it for this episode. If you have been liking these Big Little Lies reactions, please leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Check all the links in our description as well. We have our Patreon, Discord, all of our social medias, our second channel, and our PO box. Make sure to check all of those out, and with all that being said, we'll see you guys next time for Big Little Lies, Season 1, Episode 4. Peace out.